Okay, so sometimes you find something so special and so unheard of that you're just like don't even know what it is. I could, look up a flip through of this, but I just need to have this. Um Yesterday I was in a store that I had heard of in the Netherlands. They have a fabulous web shop, although the website is a bit 1999. So I would, often find this store if I was looking for places to buy a very specific or weird deck that I knew wouldn't be on the regular shop pages. So I would probably type in the name of that deck and then the Dutch word for buy. And then sometimes I would recognize this shop popping up. And I had ordered there before. But it's pretty difficult to navigate their website. Little did I know that this is an actual real life store. And I actually was in the vicinity of that store yesterday. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go there and see if I can find something cool. And I found the Moon Woman deck. Now, this is obviously a very like sacred feminine deck, and the purpose of this card set is to guide and develop the wisdom of the womb's female cycles in correspondence to the moon's 28-day lunar cycle. So it's a special deck in the sense that kind of like the Neuragic Moon Oracle that has 26 cards for, each new moon and each full moon. This one has 28 cards for each day in the lunar cycle. And feminine, masculine, who cares? I saw this box and I was like, this looks so cool and different. I have to have this. So, comes in this box. There's this really good, first of all, packaging design. There's this really good inlay here, which you can take out if you want to, but I'm not gonna. This is probably the best round card inlay I've ever seen in round card packaging. And I just love, 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 love the way this box looks. It just looks so good. Yeah, it just looks really, really cool. You get a title card, which is pretty sweet. Moon Woman, so cool. And then you get, and this is, once again, this is not really, not necessarily a deck for everyone. Oh, there's numbers on the backs. That's so cool. Oh, okay, that's so funny. 28, 5. Okay, so they're not in order in the box because I didn't shuffle them or anything, but I thought that it would be kind of difficult to know which card is which. But there is a number on the backs, but it's so non-intrusive that I didn't even see that. So it's 28 cards, which is not a lot, but it's just really special, and it's more like almost like an altar card deck. And this guidebook, which is round as well, which is pretty cool, has amazing spreads, and it's just so cool. So let's just flip through the cards and talk about all this cool shit. So we're getting amazing, we're getting gorgeous art. Like it just has this gorgeous, stunning, shamanic, dreamy vibe. So it's you can use this for divination. You can shuffle these, but this is, in my opinion, also more about meditation, contemplation, and sort of maybe using this as a starting point for other divinatory practices. At least I think that's how I'm going to use it. The cards are pretty big. Like I don't know if they're going to be easy to shuffle. We're going to try that in a bit. But these are just really gorgeous. But and this is so funny. I talked about it with the shop owner yesterday. This looks like a deck that you kind of, need to spend some time with. This is not a deck that you're just gonna pull a couple of cards and get your reading done in 5 minutes and wham bam, thank you ma'am, we're done. No, this takes some time, but there's lots to see in the cards, and there's lots to think about, and there's lots to contemplate. Oh, I love this so much. Look at that. It's just stunning. This is gonna go really well with the Daughters of the Moon, with the what's the name again of that deck? The other feminine deck. Martin has sent me it, but I forget. Oh, what's that name? What's the name of that deck? Well, you know, the Mother Piece, yeah. Oh, this is stunning as well. Really simple, but really stunning. But also the Moon deck, obviously, that like the art styles of that deck and this deck are really gonna complement each other. I think my lovely pal over at West Star Tarot is gonna love it. Liz is gonna love this. Maybe she probably already has this. But, you know, and obviously also we're going to get the criticism of it's too little cards. But, you know, is it too little cards when there's a really strong concept behind it? I don't think so. You know, like more doesn't always equal better when there's like really cool. So I'm going to shuffle a card and then I'm going to read the guidebook passage. Look at how stunning all of this is. And there's lots, like I said, there's lots to see in here. Like you could almost even use these as a sort of scrying tool where you just reflect on the symbol that pops out at you. For me, it was this with the youngest, the oldest, and we have this middle child energy here that is, you know, hiding behind mother or grandmother, maybe, who knows, and it's kind of dependent, you know, that's what's popping out at me right now. So you could use that to read lots into it. Let's see how this, oh, this is a witch. Oh, that's so cool. Like, the art is so pretty. I had this huge discussion yesterday with my boyfriend about AI, because on Dutch television, they're sort of promoting it as this cool thing. And I'm like, but you know, this has so much soul. And it's pretty sleek art, actually. I love to know, like, what kind of materials were used to create it. It just looks so cool. Oh, this is kind of interesting. We're seeing some texture on the backs of some of the cards as well. I may have to look into that, but you know, like, whatever. I don't really care. Just stunning. Now what did I do here? Or I put all of these wrong on top. Like, but these were still in foil, so they were new. But some of the backs are a little bit texturized, almost like, you know, like a little bit creased. So it's okay. It's okay. I'm not mad at it. Like, this lady owns this store, and she had so many decks. She has so many decks. Like, honestly, she had so many decks. Import stuff as well, indie stuff, lots of decks that I know she can get at the wholesaler that we have here in the Netherlands, this being one of them. Also, this deck apparently is very expensive on Amazon in the US, and on Etsy. This literally is, I thought I saw a price of $88. I didn't pay that for this at all. This was like, what did I pay for this? I paid like $45, which is still expensive, but you know, way less than 88. Some of these decks prices nowadays, y'all, like, let's keep it cute, let's keep it fun. But what I do know for sure is that I do need to handle these cards with care. They're pretty thick. They're pretty flexible. It does feel like they're durable. They have a lovely matte lamination on them. So I pulled this card 23. I love that. Oh man. Soothe, and I've been kind of distressed because of some family stuff. So this energy is already soothing and calming me down. You are the liquid of life, transparent, translucent as crystal. You are the tides, high and low. You are the flow of knowledge from the great depths and pour everything upon the waves. You nurture all living beings and quench all thirst. Give life to the heart of the world, quiet and roaring wild. You contain, wash and renew. Send roots into the earth, growing strong in your mysterious ways. Great healer that you are. You are a missionary of Grandmother Moon, devoted to carrying forth her lunar messages. Oh, wow, that's amazing. The Water Witch. Ooh, that's really cool. So we're getting all these cute pairs. The Water Witch, the Earth Witch, the Fire Witch, the Air Witch. Ah, cool. I hadn't even seen this. So this is very much about that watery element. And she has lots of information about the elements in here. Water is central to creation, holds within it ancient knowledge and secrets to the universe itself. And they symbolize the world of emotion, which is funny. Like I'm not gonna like divulge my whole life on this channel, and I don't think I have to, but there is lots of like emotional stuff going on. So I do love that this one showed up and sort of affirms to me that I'm allowed to be in my feelings about things and I'm allowed to feel things. So this could be a lovely starting off point. Sort of, it's very like, I already like pulled a little card for myself yesterday. It's very prosy, all the text, which is really well written and gorgeous. But it's definitely very direct, very hard hitting. Which is good because there's a lot of like it affects me, which is great. So I could probably use this to pull some extra cards from another deck. Preferably, I think a tarot deck would be best to sort of add extra layers to this. It's just a deck that is very usable, and you could actually, like, starting from the new moon, I think you could order them in a way. It starts with the white moon visible. So that's the first card. And what's the last card of the cycle? The Inner Woman's Circle. So I think you could use this as an everyday, like using it card by card and then pulling extra cards to symbolize that moon cycle. That's really cool. There's so much in this little white book, and there's probably way more to discover about this, but I definitely like this a lot. I think this is really cool. It's something really special, you know, like I said, this is something I had never seen this before. This is completely new to me. So I'm going to put all of this back in, let's put the guidebook back in the box, and then the cards. Let me put my lovely Water Witch on top. I am allowed to be I am allowed to feel my feelings. I am allowed to feel my emotions. So this is the Moon Woman lunar cycle and menstrual cycle. How do they call it again? Womb's female cycle deck. Gorgeous. Really like something not for me, you know, right? But it's just something that, I don't know, sometimes certain art in combination with words strike a chord, and you see something on the shelf and you just know this is it for me. This is something that I'm gonna love, that I'm gonna enjoy. I've really been attracted to the Black Lilith, Black Moon Lilith, Lunar Astrology, Alchemy Oracle, the Neuragic Moon Oracle, the Moon Deck, the Daughters of the Moon Tarot, now this. Like, there's a lot of lunar stuff going on. My own Lunar Intentions deck. the moon does play a very important part in my life, and I feel like this could be a card from this deck could be a lovely centerpiece to a bigger spread surrounding those bigger life themes. So I think this is really interesting. Check it out. A lovely experience. Also, that store was amazing. Thanks for watching, and